Karl-Heinz Rausch was a young German soldier born in 1925, who was drafted into the Wehrmacht during World War II. In 1944, as the war was reaching its final stages, he found himself stationed in the Netherlands, part of the German forces occupying the region. By this time, the Allied forces were making significant advances into German-occupied territories, and the German army was under immense pressure. In October 1944, Rausch's unit was positioned in the small Dutch village of Doodwaard. The region was experiencing intense combat as the Allies pushed through in their quest to liberate the Netherlands from Nazi occupation. The villagers of Doodwaard were caught in the crossfire, living under the constant threat of shelling and gunfire. On a day when the village was under heavy bombardment from Allied artillery, Rausch observed two young Dutch children, sisters named Cornelia and Louise Verhoeven, playing in a farmyard near their home. Suddenly, a mortar shell from a nearby American unit landed dangerously close to the children. In a split-second decision, Rausch ran towards the children. Despite the immense danger, he scooped them up and ran towards a safer area. Just as he pushed them into safety, another shell exploded nearby. The blast killed Rausch instantly, but the children survived unharmed. Rausch's selfless act of bravery left an indelible mark on the villagers who witnessed it. The Verhoeven family, in particular, was deeply moved by Rausch's sacrifice. Despite being an enemy soldier, Rausch had given his life to save Dutch children, an act of humanity that transcended the animosities of war. In the aftermath of the incident, the villagers of Doodwaard decided to honor Rausch's memory. They secretly buried him with respect in their village cemetery, despite the ongoing occupation and the risks associated with showing empathy towards an enemy soldier. Over the years, the story of Rausch's heroism spread through the village and beyond. For many years, the story remained relatively unknown outside the local community. However, in 2008, a small monument was erected in Doodwaard to commemorate Rausch's act of bravery. The memorial serves as a reminder of the capacity for human compassion even amidst the brutality of war. It also highlights the complexity of war, where acts of kindness can emerge from even those labeled as enemies. Karl-Heinz Rausch's story is a poignant example of the profound impact that individual acts of bravery and humanity can have. It underscores the idea that, despite the widespread destruction and dehumanization often associated with war, moments of compassion and selflessness can shine through, offering a glimmer of hope and reminding us of our shared humanity. After World War II ended in 1945, the story of Rausch's bravery was kept alive by the villagers of Doodwaard. The Verhoeven family, in particular, never forgot the young German soldier who saved their daughters' lives. However, due to the complex emotions and political climate following the war, the story remained largely within the local community for many years. In the years following the war, as the Netherlands recovered and rebuilt, the story of Karl-Heinz Rausch gradually spread beyond Doodwaard. In 2008, the community decided to formally recognize Rausch's sacrifice. A memorial was erected in his honor at the site where he lost his life saving the Verhoeven children. This monument serves as a testament to his bravery and the impact of his actions on the village. The memorial in Doodwaard features a plaque that tells the story of Rausch's selfless act. It is a place where villagers and visitors can reflect on the events of that fateful day in October 1944 and the broader implications of his actions. The dedication of the memorial was attended by members of the Verhoeven family, local residents, and representatives from both Germany and the Netherlands, symbolizing reconciliation and the enduring power of human compassion. The story of Karl-Heinz Rausch has been included in various historical accounts and books focusing on personal acts of heroism during World War II. It serves as an educational tool, reminding future generations of the complexities of war and the importance of recognizing humanity in all individuals, regardless of their nationality or the side they fought on. Today, the story of Karl-Heinz Rausch continues to resonate as an example of courage and the capacity for selflessness even in the darkest of times. It is often cited in discussions about the moral and ethical dimensions of war, illustrating that even amid widespread conflict and enmity, there are moments of profound humanity that transcend the boundaries of nationality and allegiance. The legacy of Karl-Heinz Rausch is one of hope and a reminder that individual actions can have a lasting impact. His story is a poignant reminder that acts of kindness and bravery can create ripples of goodwill and understanding that endure long after the conflict has ended. The memorial in Dodward stands not only as a tribute to Rosh but also as a symbol of the possibility for reconciliation and the enduring power of the human spirit. After the recognition of Karlheinz Rosch's heroism and the establishment of the memorial in Dodward, several notable developments continued to honor his legacy and further highlight the profound impact of his actions. Each year, the village of Dodward holds memorial services at the site of Rosch's monument. These services are attended by local residents, including the Verhoeven family, and often draw visitors who are moved by the story of Rosch's bravery. The ceremonies serve as a reminder of the shared history between the Dutch villagers and the young German soldier. The story of Karlheinz Rosch has been integrated into local history education. Schools in the region teach students about his act of bravery as part of their curriculum on World War II. This ensures that future generations understand the significance of individual acts of compassion during times of conflict. Over the years, Rosch's story has been featured in various documentaries and articles exploring extraordinary wartime experiences. These media pieces help to bring wider recognition to his act of heroism and provide context to the broader human experiences during the war. Historians and authors have included Rosch's story in books and scholarly works about World War II. His actions are often highlighted in discussions about the moral complexities and personal narratives that offer a more nuanced understanding of the war. The commemoration of Karlheinz Rosch has played a role in fostering reconciliation between Germany and the Netherlands. It serves as a poignant example of how acts of humanity can bridge divides and heal historical wounds. The recognition of Rosch's sacrifice by both German and Dutch communities underscores the potential for mutual respect and understanding. The Verhoeven family, deeply impacted by Rosch's sacrifice, has maintained a connection to his memory. They have been involved in various commemorative events and have shared their personal experiences with broader audiences. Their story has helped personalize the historical narrative and emphasize the lasting effects of Rosch's actions on individual lives. The story of Karlheinz Rosch continues to inspire acts of kindness and bravery. It serves as a reminder that even in the midst of conflict, individuals have the power to make compassionate choices that transcend enmity and create lasting positive impacts. Rosch's story is a symbol of hope and the enduring strength of the human spirit. It highlights that even in the darkest times, there are moments of light that can guide and inspire future generations. The legacy of Karlheinz Rosch is one of enduring human compassion and bravery. His selfless act in saving the Verhoeven children has left a lasting mark on the village of Dodward and beyond. Through annual memorials, educational initiatives, media coverage, and ongoing community efforts, Rosch's story continues to resonate and inspire, reminding us all of the profound impact of individual acts of courage and kindness. Certainly, here's more detailed information about the ongoing impact and additional developments related to Karlheinz Rosch's story. Over the years, Karlheinz Rosch's story has garnered international attention. Media outlets in various countries have covered his act of bravery, highlighting it as a universal example of humanity in wartime. This global recognition has brought a wider audience to his story, emphasizing its relevance beyond the local context. Various organizations dedicated to honoring acts of valor and humanity in war have recognized Karlheinz Rosch posthumously. These awards highlight his selflessness and serve to further publicize his story. Members of the Verhoeven family and other witnesses have participated in interviews and oral history projects. These first-hand accounts provide valuable personal perspectives on Rosch's actions and the broader impact on the community. They enrich the historical record with emotional and detailed recollections. The Verhoeven family and other villagers have contributed to memoirs and books, sharing their personal stories and reflections on Rosch's heroism. These narratives offer deeper insights into the human aspects of the event and the enduring gratitude felt by those who were saved. Local historical societies in Dodward and surrounding areas have taken an active role in preserving and promoting the story of Karlheinz Rosch. They organize events, publish articles, and engage in educational outreach to ensure the story remains a vital part of regional history. The story of Rosh has been featured in cultural programs, including theater productions, art exhibitions, and music compositions. These creative interpretations help bring the story to life in different formats, making it accessible to diverse audiences. Dedicated websites and online memorials have been created to honor Karlheinz Rosch. These platforms provide a space for people from around the world to learn about his story, leave comments, and share their reflections. Social media campaigns have played a significant role in spreading awareness of Rosch's actions. These campaigns often coincide with anniversaries and other significant dates, using hashtags and shared content to reach a broad audience. Scholars have conducted research on Karlheinz Rosch's story, examining it within the broader context of World War II history and the moral complexities of war. Academic papers and theses have been written, contributing to a deeper understanding of the significance of his actions. The story has been featured in academic conferences and symposia focused on wartime ethics, heroism, and the human experience of conflict. These events provide a platform for discussing the broader implications of Rosch's bravery and its relevance to contemporary issues. There is potential for new documentaries or films that delve deeper into Karlheinz Rosch's story, bringing his heroism to a wider audience through visual storytelling. Such projects could explore not only the events of that day but also the lasting impact on the community and the families involved. The community of Dodewaard and the Verhoeven family continue to play a key role in keeping Rosch's memory alive. Their ongoing engagement ensures that the story remains relevant and continues to inspire future generations. The story of Karlheinz Rosch is a powerful testament to the capacity for compassion and bravery even in the darkest times of war. Through continued recognition, personal narratives, community initiatives, and academic interest, his legacy lives on, inspiring acts of kindness and reminding us of the enduring strength of the human spirit. The ongoing efforts to honor and remember Rosch ensure that his sacrifice will not be forgotten and that his story will continue to touch hearts and minds around the world.